Hey everybody, it's Kim and Aaron here, and today is the day we are headed back to Tennessee to pick up our RV Lucy. She has been in storage for the past month.
I miss her so much.
I do too. I'm excited to see her, but we spent the last month traveling in our car. So today is the day we're headed back to pick her up and get back on our sorry, there's birds flying around. Get back to our RV life instead of tent camping life.
We had a great trip though, camping through Georgia and Florida, visiting family. We spent the past couple weeks here in South Carolina. So being on the road, we don't get to see our family very much. So this past month, we got a bunch of family and friend time in. So much needed. Our batteries are full and we're ready for our next adventure.
Yes, so stay tuned. We're gonna let you know where we are headed for the summer later on in the video. But we've got our car packed up. We're literally getting on the road now. We're headed back to Tennessee to pick up Lucy. We're gonna spend a couple nights in Maryville and we're gonna take you guys with us.
All right, come with us to go pick up Lucy.
Let's do it.
We're over being gypsies, living out of our car. It's fully packed again. We've literally been living out of this car for a month, basically. Sleeping on air mattresses and couches.
In and out of houses, staying a few days at a time, but we've been in South Carolina for, it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow, technically. But yeah, so we had a wonderful time here. We were spoiled by our family, but we're ready to get back on the road, and we're praying all goes well.
Yeah, we're hoping it gets a nice mountain drive through the Smoky Mountains today. Yep. So let's hit the road.
Let's do it. Alrighty, we made it to North Carolina, and we're actually coming up to the portion of I-40 that they recently opened. That's only one lane going both ways. As we're heading to pick up Lucy.
The section that got damaged from Hurricane Helene. So we were gonna take the newfound Gap Road over the Smoky Mountains, but it said this route was gonna be quicker. But a lot of times there's traffic here because it's going, see right now, it's going down to one lane. The trees still are kind of bare.
They are. It's not a very pretty day today either. It's been overcast. We drove through a little bit of rain already.
I took a nap through that. But yeah, I was expecting the leaves to be coming back sooner. What's today?
The 10th.
April 10th.
We made it to the one lane portion going each direction. It's pretty crazy. Still have this big old crane here. Oh yeah, right at Pigeon River. You can kind of see. So
speed limit's 55.
We're very lucky that there's not a lot of traffic here right now. We made it to the tunnel.
It's been so beautiful too.
Right through the side of a mountain.
It's pretty cool actually.
It is. The rain has also started again. Luckily it hasn't been heavy yet.
Hopefully by the time we get there it stops.
Yeah, because we're going to have to do a little unpacking and rearranging before we get to our stop for the evening after we grab Lucy. But it is, wow, how pretty. Wow, yeah, you can, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but that whole wall is just...
Wow. So this is the part right here. All the damage.
The most damage, yep.
This is kind of scary at the same time.
It is.
Wow.
Definitely more traffic in the other direction.
Yeah, but I can definitely see how it's going to get backed up. It gets backed up here.
Yep. Oh, for sure. Alright, rain, go away. Finally pulling into a rainy Tennessee. Woo! Just finding more and more sections that they're working on. Just so crazy.
It really is. That one section that we passed last was nuts.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it just looks like the worst.
It makes you remember what really happened here during that hurricane.
Mother Nature does not play around. We just ended up over this little tiny road called Lindsay Gap. We can kind of get a shot of the creek.
It's the river.
Pigeon River. And it's still raining. See a lot of trees.
From the hurricane
damage? Yeah, just down and around everywhere still.
Everywhere.
So crazy.
Yeah, we just passed where we are and went whitewater rafting a lot. In Hartford, right on the North Carolina-Tennessee border.
We made it to a rainy Gatlinburg. It is coming down. There's still some people out though. Braving the weather.
There's definitely cars out.
Yeah. I was looking at the radar and it's supposed to kind of start clearing up around 2 and it's 1 right now. We'll see. But we're getting our one little last drive through the burg. You gonna want to do a Sugarland tasting, Kim?
Let's do it.
Oh boy. This is crazy.
It's raining anyways. What are we gonna do?
I know, it's gonna be interesting trying to get the RV. We're hoping that she's gonna start because she's been sitting for a month now. Normally we would, you know, start her up every couple weeks. If you're new here, we do have a Class C RV, and her name is Lucy. And she's been in storage here in Tennessee for the past month while we did a little road tripping, visiting family and friends before we head to our location for the summer. I guess we still gotta tell you what that's all about.
Soon enough.
Stay tuned. Bye, Sugarlands. Thanks for keeping us warm all winter.
Oh, I was not wanting this brunch rain.
Yeah, I feel bad for all the people walking around in their sweatshirts. They're soggy.
I'm foolish like today. It's 50 right now.
Yeah. Can't even like see to the end of the street.
Can't see no mountain.
Nope.
Bye, Old Smoky. We may see another Old Smoky soon. Maybe, maybe not.
Hi, Old Smoky. The Wander Hotel. We stayed there. Oh, Gatlinburg, we will miss you. Oh, there's the taco trail.
That was new.
Yeah, we didn't get to check them out.
It's open now?
Yeah. And they serve breakfast all day. If you've all been there, let us know what you think in the comments. It's funny, they opened a few recent taco
There's so many
restaurants.
taco places.
Yeah. I do love tacos though, but I like making them at home. Honestly, I feel like that's where I like them the most.
Yeah.
All the yummy breakfast places here in Gatlinburg. Crockett's too. Crockett's breakfast camp. They got some big old fluffy griddle cakes there. Yummy. Oh, I can smell. Something smells good. I don't know which restaurant it is, but it smells amazing. But now we're headed into the national park. Well, it's raining. Yay! Our last drive through the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. At least for now, anyway.
I'm like, don't say the last.
Just for now. For now.
But this is such a beautiful drive to the Smoky Mountains, so we want to do it one last time.
Yeah, I'm sorry all you can see are the raindrops on the windshield. But it's still pretty even when it's rainy. We're gonna enjoy it. Make the best of it, as we always try to do. There is a little more green in these trees than when we left a month ago.
This is very light green.
Yeah, but it's like when we left it was still brown and everything was dead. But now there's definitely a little color. I'm sure everything will be blooming and bright before we know it, but
we won't be here.
We won't be here. We made it to Metcalf Bottoms, one of our favorite picnic areas, and the river is roaring right now from all the rain.
Yeah, it's very
but it's still beautiful even in the cloudy, rainy weather.
We're gonna miss you.
Yeah, we will. Bye. Oh, baby, baby. There she is.
Oh, Lucy.
Lucy. We're home.
There she is. She's waiting for us.
Yeah, she's excited. I think she's excited. It honestly feels like it's been longer than a month, doesn't it? Like seeing her, I'm like, wow.
Yes and no.
Haven't seen her in a minute. I hope she starts. Lucy, I hope you start, baby. And the ground is wet. I have sandals on. Look how much the grass has grown around the tire. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Well, here she is in all her glory. We left like the cabinets open and stuff so they could kind of get some air. You know, just not just sitting here stagnant. Yeah. I don't know if we had any creatures visit. Oh no, I see some like dirt over here. That's not a good sign. Oh. We did leave our vent just cracked a little bit. Wonder what this is all about. Is anything up there? So it looks like from the rain, you can see there's water in here, kind of built up and was dripping down there. So we think that's kind of where the dirt was coming from. Kim's she's got a little wire that she's sticking through right now to kind of drain it out. You see it all coming? Okay. She started! Woohoo! I mean, besides a little leaky window, we actually realized this one leaked a little bit as well, the front window. Besides that, everything else seems okay. So, you know, we gotta count our blessings, right?
Well, we left that whole front window open. Normally we have a cover on it so it all could air out.
Yeah, and not get moldy up there.
So everything looks good.
Yeah, so.
You want to talk about the moisture bag?
There's definitely some more spiders hanging around than there were when we left. But we did add some of these moisture bags around too, just to help while we were gone with the moisture. Down here by our entry door is where we have our battery connect button. We turn this off when we're storing the RV. You can see it says use and store. And then under the step here, there's a disconnect for the battery. So we disconnect those while we're gone, and the light is on.
Full batteries, even though it's been sitting here for a month.
Yeah. Luckily the rain has stopped. Lucy's ready to roll. Hopefully all goes well. We gotta drive through the mountains a little bit, through Townsend, get to Maryville. We're sleeping at Cracker Barrel tonight. That's our second home away from home, Cracker Barrel. And just like that, we made it to a Cracker Barrel here in Alcoa. Here is where we are parked. We tried to find the levelest spot in the parking lot, but it was difficult, so we did have to bust out some leveling blocks just so we're not living like a carnival house in there, leaning to one side too much. And we parked this way too, so our door opens to nice little greenery. This would be nice if we still had the dogs. They could pee and poop right here. But this, like most Cracker Barrels, they are right close to a main road or highway, so we're definitely gonna have some road noise, but sometimes that helps me go to sleep anyway, as long as people aren't honking and being obnoxious anyway. So this will be our home for the evening. We're gonna try to do some Uber Eats and door dashing for a day or two while we're in this area, just to make some money, some gas money, because we haven't really done that the past few weeks while I've been traveling. We've been too busy having fun with family, so we're gonna take a couple days to do some deliveries, especially since we have delivered in the Maryville and Knoxville area before. So we're like comfortable here. It's kind of difficult trying to Uber in a new location you've never been to. well, not difficult, but it's more challenging. So we're gonna spend a couple days here. Tomorrow we are gonna be staying at a church using our Harvest Host membership. So stay tuned. I think we're gonna get settled in. I don't know if we're gonna go delivering tonight or not. I guess see how we feel. We're both a little exhausted. Travel days are always, you know, they can be fun, but definitely take a little of your energy out. So I think we're gonna go relax for a little bit.
It is monsooning outside right now. The raindrops are massive. Can you even hear? You probably can't even hear us.
Hear us talking. Oh my god. It is hail! It's hailing!
Oh no, there really is hail. Oh.
Get away from the hail, y'all!
Is it? Oh yeah, I can see it in the grass.
Oh my god.
Oh we survived the rainstorm.
And it was hailing, like what the heck?
It was tiny little bits of hail, but by the time we went outside it was already all melted away.
Yeah, and it finally stopped. Sky's cleared up, so we're gonna head into Cracker Barrel and get some dinner.
This is Lucy. We're right next to the road, which is great when you're trying to sleep.
It could be, if it's not crazy, it's gonna kind of like put you to sleep.
Yeah, but we don't have electricity here, so we don't have like our air conditioning, and normally it's like loud. It's a lot of white noise.
Yeah.
So, but when we're boondocking like this, sleeping in parking lots,
You can hear everything.
you can hear every little sound. But when you sleep at a Cracker Barrel, you're supposed to patron the Cracker Barrel. So we're doing that.
Cracker Barrel is like our second home.
Soon as we walk in, of course Erin finds something that she likes.
All this mushroom stuff is so
This is a bunch of mushroom stuff right here.
like,
Mushrooms and gnomes.
Adorable. Cracker Barrel always has the cutest stuff. No matter what you're into, there's something in the store for you, I swear.
This is cute for spring for the garden. Alright. Let's go eat. Cracker Barrel. I'm ready for a biscuit.
Me too. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten a thing all day.
I got it. Meatloaf. What'd you get?
Chicken dippers. They're like chicken tenders with a couple sauces, and I got hash brown casserole and carrots.
I'm excited. Alright, we're gonna have a competition. Ooh, Erin left 2. Not bad. Leave 2 and you're pretty smart.
Alright, it's Kim's turn. Let's see what you got. Can you beat 2? Probably not. I'm smarter than you are. I'm smarter than you are. No, what does 3 say?
You leave 3 and you're just plain dumb.
Aww, I'm sorry about that.
Our food is here. I got the meatloaf. I can't say it looks that appetizing. But they also gave us like the end piece,
Which I like,
so it might be like crispy and good. I got mashed potatoes and corn. They didn't bring our biscuits first, they bring it with the meal now. And then this here are the chicken, what are they?
Chicken dippers.
Chicken dippers.
It's basically chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
Hash brown casserole and carrots. And then I got my dipping sauces over here. We got ranch honey mustard and their new sauce. She said it's kind of like a Big Mac sauce, so we're gonna try that.
Country comeback or something like that. Alright, dig in.
Alright, so we decided to split everything. I want to know who else puts ketchup on their meatloaf, because that's a must for me. No matter what is on it, I need ketchup. Maybe you need some ketchup with it too.
It's alright. Nothing special. Only thing saving this meal right now is the biscuits. Everything else was not good at all. How'd you feel about your food?
I mean, I cleared my plate, so it was definitely edible. It wasn't the best meal I've ever had.
Everything just had no flavor to me. No flavor whatsoever.
Kind of bland, but I mean, it filled me up. But I've had better Cracker Barrel meals for sure. Good morning from Cracker Barrel parking lot.
How'd you sleep, Erin?
I slept alright. I actually think I might consider the air mattress more comfortable than my mattress at this point.
Because we've been sleeping on the air mattress for the past month.
And I need
got used to it.
I also need a new mattress, and I'm confirming it now after not being in my bed for a month. I definitely need a new mattress. But other than that, I did sleep pretty well. It wasn't that bad. Like, it kind of slowed down, you know. during the night, so it wasn't horrible.
The dumpsters, I feel like at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
It was 5 in the morning, yeah.
5 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't fun, but other than that.
Yeah, not bad.
You're getting a free stay, you gotta deal with everything that happens.
Yeah. Again, our dinner was mediocre last night, but...
It was like the worst Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, and our server wasn't the greatest either.
Oh, she was awful.
She kind of, I feel like she forgot about us a few times, but you know, overall great stay, I would say. But we're about to head over to Walmart actually and get an oil change for the car. And then we might Uber later. I guess the weather is not the best today. Yeah, it's the high is 58 today. I think it's like 53 right now.
After being in hot Florida, now it's back to
After being in hot Florida? Well, we were just in South Carolina actually.
In Florida too, which was hotter.
Right, but it was hot in South Carolina too.
Alright, we gotta go get an oil change.
Let's do it.
We were lucky in the Walmart where we're getting our oil change. It's literally right across the street from the Cracker Barrel. We're actually right next to the Knoxville airport as well. I think we're in like Alcoa. But if you do ever stay at a Cracker Barrel, we always call ahead of time to make sure that it's okay for us to park there overnight. Some of them allow it, some of them don't. Here in the Smokies, if you're in Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, Gatlinburg area, there is no free stays anywhere. They do not allow it. The cops will come and knock on your door while you're trying to sleep. The cops in the Smokies do not mess around. Now it's Lucy's turn to get her oil change. We had to come to a different Walmart. The other Walmart we got the car oil changed at, they couldn't fit her. But this Walmart, we're in Maryville, and they have taller, wider bays. So hopefully she fits in there.
You got clearance, you're good.
Yeah, Lucy's like about 11 feet tall, so she can't just fit anywhere. All right, thank you to Walmart. We got Lucy back. Got the oil change. They did it real quick. You see those 2 and 3 are like bigger bays that allow for bigger vehicles. But and the oil change was only 65 bucks for Lucy, so definitely affordable here at Walmart, and it was done in a half an hour, quick and easy.
Alrighty, y'all, we finished up our oil changes on Betty White and Lucy. We made it to our harvest host for tonight. It's actually a church, Partnership Christian Church here in Murrayville.
I think we have a mountain view. It's just very cloudy right now.
So can't see it, but it's a big old
parking lot.
Pretty level, so we're happy about that.
No electricity or anything.
Yeah, just a place to crash, but it's gonna be like in the 40s tonight, so I think we'll be comfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be hot, but we're gonna head out and go do some door dashing and some Uber Eats and hope we make a little money. So maybe we'll see when we get back tonight or tomorrow morning. Stay tuned, we're still gonna tell you where we're headed for the summer.
Wish us luck, y'all. Did you have a fun night Ubering, Erin?
It was pretty successful. We had a study night, which I'm happy about. But now we're back in the RV in the church parking lot. We're watching some Survivor on the iPad, and I made some sandwiches for dinner, so that's what we're doing.
And we'll see you all in the morning, and we'll let you know where we're going. It's chilly in here though.
Good morning from a Christian Partnership What? Good morning from Partnership Christian Church.
We had a great stay here.
Yeah.
The road is right here, but we didn't really hear too much.
No, there wasn't a lot of traffic noise during the evening. I did wake up, there were a lot of bright lights here, so that kind of woke me up a little bit like through the night, so I put my cover in my window, so then I was okay after that. But it was chilly, but I slept comfortable with my blankets and everything.
Free AC is the way to be.
Yeah, man. But we're heading out of here. Checkout is 11, so we're heading out of here. We're actually going to Walmart parking lot. We'll hang out there for a little bit, and then we're gonna fill you in on where we are headed for the summer.
Yeah.
Thank you for being patient if you made it this far in the video. We appreciate you. Again, if you're new to our channel and you have not subscribed, please do that. We have a lot of adventures in store, just the rest of our trip to where we're headed. Yeah, as well. So we'd love for you to hang out with us.
But this harvest toast, we gotta get out of here by 11.
Yeah.
We slept in a little bit today, so we're gonna head to Walmart and film there.
All right, let's go.
Here's a little bit of a better view today of the mountains here from the church parking lot. It's still a little cloudy, but it's a beautiful view up here. You're like up here on the hill. The road is down there. But Lucy's getting warmed up and ready to head to Walmart. We're gonna stay here one more night. Do a little Ubering again
tonight,
and then
more moolah.
and then we're gonna hit the road.
Yep. All right, y'all, we made it to our Walmart parking lot for the day. Kim is actually going to start editing this video as soon as we are finished recording this. But it is finally time to let you know where we are headed for the summer. Where are we going, Kim?
We are going to New England.
Woo! Yes, we actually spent the last 2 summers in New Hampshire work camping at a campground. If you're new here or you don't know what work camping is, it's basically you work at a campground or an RV resort and like for your site, and sometimes you get paid as well. So that's what we've done the last 2 summers. It works out really great when you're on the road full time. It gives you an opportunity to be in one spot, earn a little money, and kind of create a community, which we have done the last 2 summers. So we're going back. We love New England.
Yes, and we're running from the heat. It is so much cooler in New England for the summer. And we love it there, and there's so much more in the whole New England area that we haven't seen yet and that we want to show you guys. So we're hopefully going to make this our last summer going to New England, because we really want to start heading west.
Yes.
But that's our plan for this summer. But we are going to take a completely different route than what we normally take and show you guys. We're in East Tennessee right now, so we're probably going to go a little West Tennessee, hit up some state parks, maybe hit up Nashville, and then start going north, like through Kentucky, through Ohio, which so many of you have been leaving comments for us to go to Ohio.
I think we're gonna do it.
So we're gonna do it. We're gonna go through Ohio, and then maybe like go all along like Lake Erie through Pennsylvania into New York. We don't know exactly from there, but this is all tentative. It could change.
Right.
We literally live day by day while we're traveling. We don't like to make reservations, because if we find a spot that we really like, we want to stay a little bit longer. You know, we're not under any time constraints.
Right. Like him was saying, we're not really on a time constraint. We don't have to be to our job until like May-ish, and right now it's like the middle of April. But what we do use, again, if you are new here, we use a Harvest Host membership, which is amazing for us because it lets us plan, you know, a couple days at a time. And what Harvest Host is you basically can stay at like wineries, churches, breweries. We've stayed at a few zoos before, farms. And you pay a yearly membership, and then they just ask once you're at the location that you just patron the business. So say it's a distillery, shucks, we buy some alcohol, what a shame. Or at a farm, you know, we can buy some goods. It's really nice, and we can just kind of plan our travel days, you know, a couple days at a time. We just kind of look up what Harvest Hosts are available, see what they offer, and we can kind of just go day to day. We also use Cracker Barrels very often when we can't find a Harvest Host. So we don't have, like we were saying, we don't have exact reservations or plans, but that's kind of our tentative route. So if you have any recommendations for us and kind of in that area of things you think we should do or places that we should stay, please let us know in the comments, because we're totally winging this. This is going to be a totally new route for both of us, a lot of states that we haven't even been to before. So I'm excited. Yeah,
we're gonna get some new stickers to put on our map. We have the United States map on the outside of our RV, and there's a lot of states we have not been to yet. So this is be the opportunity for us to get some new stickers.
Yep, I'm really excited and to see new things. That's the whole reason that we do this lifestyle. Again, if you're new, we do live in our RV full time, and we travel as much as we can. So this is gonna be a new exciting route for us. Pray that all goes well. You guys have always been so supportive on our travels, so we would love to send us some good juju if you can right now. We would greatly appreciate it.
I know, as you saw in this video, we got oil changes for the car, oil changes for Lucy. We got our tire pressure all checked and taken care of, so hopefully we have no issues.
We did all we can do, so we're hoping for the best. But we appreciate you all hanging out with us. And if you are new and you have not hit your subscribe button, please do that so you don't miss any of our uploads on this upcoming trip and our summer adventures. I'm really excited.
Yeah, we hope you're happy. I know some of you are happy, some of you may not be happy.
Because we left the Smokies, or we're leaving the Smokies. But it's actually snowing in New Hampshire right now. Yeah. So I don't know what kind of weather we're going to be.
Our amazing bosses sent us pictures this morning, and literally our site is covered with snow. We're getting the same site we had last year, we know that. But we hope you guys continue along with us on our journey.
Yes, we love you. We appreciate your support, and we hope you stick with us, and we will see you in the next episode.
Thanks, K&E Tribe.
Woo!
Bye, y'all.